Hello, and wherever you are, welcome to our lunchtime live stream. And first of all, warm thanks to Tom for that excellent toast, and to the Harray Traditional Music Group for such fine music. Now, I'm sure on the journey south to Inverness for Orcadians, or of course the journey north to Orkney for many others, I'm sure most of us at one time or another have looked at those tantalizing turn-off signs to places with clear archaeological influence, whether from the Neolithic or to the Iron Age Baroque period. And Tristan Cameron-Harper on his journey north has been doing just that and turning off to some of those places. Tristan joins us now. Tristan, good afternoon and welcome.
Afternoon, Howie. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure, Tristan, and I'm really, really looking forward to these places because, well, first of all, because you've got views that the rest of us haven't been able to get from up above.
Yes, I've been taking my drone with me, and it's great to see some sights. And just to give you a little introduction of my first place in this video that I'm going to get to share with you, it's Lochendorb Castle, and I take you to Culloden Viaduct, Clavicairns, Hill O'Many Stains, then Wallago Steps, and then Cairnleith, and then Dun Cansby Sea Stacks before I catch the ferry to Orkney.
That is a fascinating journey. I'm really looking forward to this. I should just say that streaming video on Zoom can be challenging. So for viewers, it may be that the resolution isn't as good as it is in the original, but we're going to cover that because Tristan's made it possible for us to post it up on YouTube. But in the meantime, let's take a look and see how Zoom does and look at the sights from Tristan's drone. Oh, that is wonderful. Tristan, it's amazing the height you can get to. How high is that?
It's actually not that high. It is high. It's about 150 meters. That's the highest I went. Obviously, I had to be in high ground because you're only legally allowed to fly it so high. So I had to be responsible, of course.
Well, those are tremendous views. It started off so many trains of thought, but I see time is running on. So we could take this up at the lunchtime tables afterwards. And for viewers, this is going to be on YouTube. Tristan, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Harry.
And now up further into the skies with Eric Walker, who is going to tell us how to navigate when we're lost.
Good afternoon, Howie. It's great to be back again. This is for absolute beginners, and it can be done today with just the naked eye. Although I'm presenting something each day as if I was viewing from North Ronaldsay from about 10 p.m, this will work for anyone in the Northern Hemisphere. Things will be higher in the sky if you're further south, and they'll appear earlier or later depending on whether you're east or west of us. And that's the whole point of today's Peedie talk, to help you find your way around the night sky. Next slide. This skill is based on celestial navigation, also known as astronavigation. Celestial navigation uses sights or angular measurements taken between an object in the sky and the visible horizon using a sextant. The sun is most commonly used, but navigators can also use the moon, a planet, Polaris, or one of the 57 other navigational stars. They're set out in almanacs, such as the British and American Nautical Almanac shown here. Next slide. And they contain masses of data, so you can precisely work out where you are. But us beginner astronomers don't need all that detail. Next slide. For us, it's simply important that the stars are bright, easy to find, and that they're located all around and all over the night sky. This table I've drawn up shows 10 of the brightest stars I use to find my way around. Their common name and the constellation they're in are shown in the first two columns, and most importantly, their brightness, their magnitude, shown in the last column. The lower the number, the brighter the star, and some of these are very bright. Also, where they are on the compass, that they are located at any given time, the azimuth, that's also very important. So next slide. If we move around to look north, and if you were at the talk yesterday, you'll recognize the asterism, the plough, and you'll know how to use it to find the stars Arcturus and Polaris. Those are both navigation stars. There are 3 others in this sky map, very easily seen to the casual observer. And next slide, if we use the top 2 stars of the plough's share, you can extend an imaginary line across and find and identify a very bright star indeed, Capella, in the constellation Auriga. If we go to the next slide, if we turn around 90 degrees and face east, yes, you'll see there are plenty of bright navigation stars that are visible in this part of the sky. Also, there's Moon and Mars at the moment. If we go to the next slide now, turn around another 90 degrees to face south, and there is your very important asterism that you learned to find yesterday, the Summer Triangle. It contains 3 of the brightest navigation stars, Deneb in the constellation Cygnus, Vega in Lyra, and Altair in Aquila. And if we go to the next and last slide, we'll turn around another 90 degrees to face west. You'll see there are plenty of navigation stars to help you find your way around. It's very worth practicing finding these and learning the constellations and asterisms that are associated with them. They'll stand you in good stead for helping you find some of the most beautiful objects in the night sky, which I'll be talking about in a couple of days' time. And that's it from me today, Howie.
Thank you very much indeed, Eric. And I've just been noticing out of the window, the sky is looking rather blue. So it might be tonight could be a night for stargazing, do you think?
Well, if tonight's the night, get your binoculars and your warm clothes on and have a look.
Eric, thank you very much indeed. We'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow and indeed in a moment or two in one of the rooms at the Peedie Kirk lunch. I'll welcome everyone to join us. And in the meantime, listeners, to our lunchtime live stream, thank you very much indeed. Goodbye for now.